and we are live on a YouTube as well. Awesome. Yeah, it's actually a nice thing to do. Like if you win a giveaway, you get banned. It's like it balances things out. Like it's double-edged sword. Like you get the money, but you also get banned. So let's could be a fair thing, fair for everyone. So gotta think about that. Gotta think about the strategy and think what we do there. But anyways, how you guys doing? Are you? Yeah, lately it's so funny. Like if you look at the if you look at the like price action, every single week we have such a crazy different things. Like the week ago, Solana was like all time highs approaching 200 plus, and Bitcoin 75k and everything. And now we have like 62,000, Solana at 168 or whatsoever. Isn't that crazy? Like that, like those things happen in a week timeline, and it feels like if you're guys watching the charts and you're trading, it feels like it's been like a month or even more. So it's really sped up, and everything is gonna go like at the crazy speed. But yeah, hopefully this dip that we're having nowadays gonna be a dip, and we're gonna recover and bounce back from that. But if not, I guess like one thing I want to kind of just like tell you once again and just remind you guys as well is that just like chasing, I know that like a lot of you guys are doing this, and because like my team members are also doing this. Like for example, you have several $100, right? And so you're trying to, I'm gonna go with the leverage. So I'm gonna go with like leverage long Solana, long Bonk or Weave, and gonna make the money. Because like if I just do the spot buys, I'm not making you tens of thousands of dollars, right? So you're trying to degen with the leverage, but you then get liquidated. Then you do the same thing with another several $100, and the same thing another several $100. So you're being liquidated and liquidated over and over again. While if you have actually spent the money on the spot and buy just with the spot prices, you cannot get liquidated, and then you're gonna accumulating the prices. These kind of coins, and when the prices go up, that's gonna happen, right? Like if you're investing in the right stuff, the price is gonna go up, and then like it's gonna be in a month or 3 months or 6 months, that's gonna happen, right? You know that. So instead of just doing that like leverage degenerating, just go out there and just buy with that amount, whatever the amount you have. Do not get the debt. Do not go with the leverage. Just buy that and have fun. Just enjoy. So that's the way to go, I believe. Like everyone who has made it out there either has gotten very lucky within the leverage and they have closed out on the right time, or have been doing the spot. So that's my kind of advice to you guys as well. That do spot, do not be degen, and as long as you just hang out in here and you survive, you're gonna make it. Like that's how I made my first money in crypto, and a lot of my friends as well. That's like how they made their money. I've been doing a bunch of different leveraging as well, and it's like casino. Like you get 50-50 basically. In the bull market, you make money, and whenever there's a pullback, you lose money. That's just simple as that. And additionally, why I'm saying this is that I believe we might be in something like 2021 Q2. If you guys remember, in 2021 in Q2, what happened was we faced like several month long bear market, meaning that like we had a pullback, a huge pullback, like 30-40% pullback, and like everyone was saying that's over and everything. And that might happen. Like potentially Bitcoin can come to 50 ranges, and like Solana could come to low 100s and everything, and that's okay. That's why you don't want to be in the leverage, open leverage accounts. You just need to be in the spot, because like that might happen, and whenever that happens, you just need to play around it. There's a halving coming in 1 month. Before we might get dumped, we might get some kind of weird price action, but afterwards, you guys know that the price is gonna go up. So just like chill like that. So that's the best opinion. Like you can do the shorts, the longs, you can just like degenerate around, but with not the money that you are not comfortable living with. That's the there's something I would really love to share with you, because like I would love you guys to see survive and just like have some nice money at the end of the bull market whatsoever. So that's why I'm saying these things over and over and again. So with that being said, anyways, I believe it was an interesting week on the market side, but also let's recap what's been going on the DeFi land, and just I'm gonna update you guys about everything. So first of all, I believe I've received a message from a couple of you about like the Alpaca Dash or the launches and everything, and like, is it getting delayed or what's going on? And you guys, like some of you guys might be thinking that it's just like we're delaying some stuff because like the various reasons could be that we're waiting for the better time, we're waiting for the fundraiser or whatsoever. The thing is that, let's talk about the Alpaca Dash. Alpaca Dash is being heavily tested and developed, right? And you guys know, because you've been guys many of you who are listening right now, you guys have been testing the game as well yourself. But additional thing that what are we building really actively and why we think it's really important is the website. So I'm going to just like really quickly share my screen as well on that, just so that you guys understand what I mean by that. So the website is something like this. This is I'm just showing the design. It's not a like the working website. It's on different kind of link. The thing is that currently here is it's what are we building as well. I want to do kind of showcase to you this. So this is the website that is not Alpaca Dash game, but it's a interface for Alpaca Dash game, meaning that you guys will be able to go to the website as well and do everything that you do in Alpaca Dash game, but from the website with the simple stuff and just really fast to access things. So you connect your wallet there, and then you go into the races. So you will be able to register in the races. This is just the design. I'm not showing anything specific here. So you can just go there, just like play around with the designs. Just go around and play with the register with the race. You can register, you can like choose the lane, you can choose the alpaca that you want to register, you can choose the skills and everything, and then they register basically right there. So you can do the registering real quick. You can also see your alpacas out there. You can see like your alpacas, every alpacas, they're gonna be the news. And they're gonna be like basically everything. You can see the history, you can see the whatever happened, you can see the results and everything. So why this is important? 2 reasons. It's like why we're delaying the public testing because of this. Some of you might not understand that, so I'm gonna explain that. So the first of all, some of you guys might be having some lag in the game, right? So you guys might be lagging. You might guys be, even though we did like bunch of different improvements on the performance, some of you might be lagging, right? So there are some people who are not having great computers, who are not having great CPUs, GPUs, whatsoever, right? And especially the web games require they are really system heavy, where they take a lot of resources. That's like basically how the web games are built in the Unity. So because of that, some of the people might be lagging when they come to the Alpaca Dash, especially as we have new maps, we have skills, we have the replay mode, we have a bunch of different things, right? So then they might say that, hey, this game is laggy, the game developers don't know what they are doing, this game is trash, and they might start flooding around. So we don't want that to happen. Even though we're not bad, we know what we are doing and what so on, we have limitations just because of the web browser and the Unity service that we are using. So because of that, we believe that the website like this helps a lot there. So we're going to say that, hey, if you're lagging, you can do everything that you do in the game, but from this website, you can register, you can race, you can choose the skills, you can see the statistics, you can do everything that you do. But if you want to do like the game, actually go in the game and just like control the cameras and everything, then you will have to go to the game. But other than that, you can do everything that you do in the game from this website. And the website is not laggy. Website cannot be laggy, and we have this really optimized, and it's gonna be live as well in just soon. Like we're gonna be testing that with you guys as well by the end of this March as well. So that's why it's really important. But another thing why it's really, really important is that this website will be the mobile friendly as well, meaning you guys will be able to go there and have play that from the mobile. So like you guys will be able to open your mobile. You're gonna be able to see this kind of visual out there. No, my bad. This kind of visual out there, and you guys will be able to play and register the races. So the races, choose the skills, city races, and everything from the mobile as well. That's why this is really, really important. So it's not that you will have to be online on the web all the time, but you will be able to do all the stuff that you do, participate in the races just from the mobile. It doesn't mean that the game gonna be like downloadable from the Play Store or App Store on the mobile, but you're gonna be able to go to almightyalpacas.com and you guys will be able to race. That's game changer, because like you might not be interested in the race itself. You might not be interested in leveling skills up, but you want to register for some stuff. You are outside. You are on the way to the work, whatsoever. You can do all those stuff from the mobile. So that's why this is really, really important. That's why we're going for this really actively. So that's the website that we're currently developing. This is all designed. A lot of things are changed, and by the end of this month, we're gonna be already having that fully finished. I'm just showing you guys like the visual just for you to understand how it's gonna work. That's about it. So that's why we're betting really big that, and we think that this is the really important thing to have live when the public testing goes, because whenever public testing is live, that's the when we make impression on the people how great or how bad or how good the game is. Because if there are some things that people are gonna start fighting on, we cannot really have that. Just like we cannot have people fight out there. So that's like why we think with the actual game, which is amazing, and plus having this website live is actually a game changer and helps a lot. In many different areas. Hope you guys understand what I mean by that. And another thing is that also, before I just go to your questions, guys, and I just kind of answer your questions out there as well, is that we also are launching a new patch. I'm gonna show that to you guys as well right now. Let me just share the screen share as well here. So we are launching a new patch as well that gonna be new settings, optimize stuff, optimize the replay modes and everything, and we added the several kind of user experience support as well, and that's gonna be basically final patch before going to the public testing. That patch will be going live in just several days basically, so you guys will be able to play that patch with that patch in just several days. So you can test it out, and if everything goes great, basically that means that we're ready for the final public testing of the testing of the game. So let me share the screen and let me show you what I mean by this. Okay, so let me share the screen once again. So yeah. So here is let me just go there. My internet is being very laggy today. Like whenever I'm having the screen share and like streaming on the YouTube, my is very laggy. So like sometimes it's not going in there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Lately, I'm having really a lot of lag. So maybe I'm gonna share that afterwards. But yeah, let's see. But what I was actually saying is that I wanted to showcase you guys the settings and the improvements that we made in the game, and the replay mode and everything. But if not, I'm gonna show you guys will be able to test it yourself. But okay, I believe out there. So I'm gonna share the screen right away. Yeah, when I stop the screen sharing, the internet works great again. But anyway, so yeah, here you are, guys. So we're in the settings. And the settings actually allows you. The settings are pretty smooth, and it allows you to do a lot of different kind of customization out there. So like you can see like what each one of them means, and like you can do like even motion blur. You just change the intensity of that, and like we have a lot of different things that you guys can optimize in here. So it's like there are like custom presets, like for example, for like everything changes to the low, everything to the medium, and so on. But we also have custom stuff that you can customize yourself, and the same for the audio, like if you want the audio for specific stuff or not, and it is pretty smooth. But another thing that we have is the key bindings. This means that whenever you're replaying the game, you can actually bind some keys to do some stuff. So for example, whenever I press Q, you will be able to kind of, the face cam gonna be activated. If you click on the R, it's gonna be the bird eye camera. Like if you wanna pause and just hit the space, but let's say I don't want this to be on cue, you just click on that, you just go with F, apply. So it's like we have this is really, or you wanna this right click or whatsoever, you wanna go with control, left control, you wanna go with the right control. So like you choose, right? So it's super kind of customizable. So we make the replay really, really interesting. And we make the replays really fun as well. So like, just like, so that the replay experience is great. So that's the goal, that what we have been doing there. And the settings help the performance really a lot. So like if you think that you're lagging on the, you're not too lagging, but you want to have a little bit nicer quality, you can just customize settings that way. So that helps a lot as well to just kind of get the results that your hardware and your kind of game taste can give. So like you just can customize those things together and just like find the perfect balance between the settings and the quality and the graphics out there. And by what I mean also by the settings is, let me show you that. You guys can see the screen, right? Just the exact. Can you guys confirm that you guys can see the screen that I'm sharing? And I'm not just talking in the air without the visuals. Yeah. You can't see, Brooke? What do you mean? You really cannot see that, or are you trolling that? Yeah, I mean, like it was loaded, but I mean, like the screen sharing was visible. So what I mean by that, I'm going to show you that. So we fixed a lot of problems that were here. Like you can deal with the space. And the main thing is that you can also do this, like with the H key button. You can also hide the UI, so you can export the nice screenshots out there for everyone. It's like you might even do the stuff like this, for example. So you can do like this, clean screenshots. You can do like nice stuff out there. So it's really great thing that you guys can do. So like that actually gives a lot of things to do. You can record the great videos, create the content out there, and like have fun and just like the way you wish. So that's really great. Yeah, with the key bindings that I was just referring to, you can just like do all those like quick changes, just like do like nice high quality renders or whatsoever. So that's a game changer, I believe, and we're gonna see how that goes. But you guys will love that as well. So that's about it. And also, yeah, these are clickable now. So if you click on the in the history and the repeat, you click on the time zone, it just kind of automatically gives you that time, so you can see that how it activated the skill or how did it go or whatsoever, right? So this is really important as well. So you can just like go there. You see that this guy did the skill. So that's about it. I'm not gonna just like go into full details. You guys will explore this new patch yourself. But for example, you wanna change that. I'm gonna go with the low settings. And now everything is low. I believe you guys can see that, right? So currently it is low settings. So you can just do that also in real time. So that's about it. I'm not gonna just like take too much time about talking about this, but hopefully you guys get why we're taking our time to just like have a pretty great. So you guys were not able to see my screen at all. Okay, if you guys were not able to see the screen out there, please go to the on our live stream on YouTube, so you can kind of recap there and just kind of see that everything. So if you were interested there, you guys can go there and just like see those stuff, how it actually worked. But yeah, Discord is like the screen share is being really laggy. The last week we also had the problem about that with the symmetry. But anyways, so that's about the potential to answer your questions why we do those. Okay, So with that being said, I'm gonna scroll to the top of the questions, and now I'm gonna start with answering your guys' questions that you guys had. So today, the first question was actually, before we start with the questions, let's do a quick giveaway, right? Just to kind of share that. So we have duration. Let's go with 25 seconds. One winner, 10K DFL. Let's see who won this one. I'm gonna react to that as well, because why not? And let's see. I have drank a lot of water today, so I'm hydrated. So I wanna get some W's in there. Let's see. And the winner of 10K DFL, the first giveaway for today is, okay, at this point, I'm not sure what to do with this guy. Should we time out him? Okay, whenever, like at the end of the farmer soul, I'm gonna time out him so he has no way to win again. I'm like, congrats, sir, but like at this point, it's getting unfair. It's getting unfair. Like people are starving in here. People are waiting for their 10K DFLs, but you come in here and you win all the time. That should be illegal, so to speak, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But yeah, let's go with the questions, and then like when we get to the giveaway part, we're gonna do that. It could be the timeout. It could be a lot of different things. But yeah, we're going to figure out something. Okay, when starts season 2? So about this as well. So I'm going to explain. The way the launch is going to work, our team had a pretty big meeting with the entire team. And also we asked a lot of different people out there as well. So how we launch different things, right? The season 2 is ready. The Alpaca Run is also ready. And also DeFi and pre-alpha season is also ready. So currently we are fully working on Alpaca Dash, right? So how do we launch the things? What's first, what's second, what's third? Like how do we go there, right? So I thought at first, like several months ago, we thought that we're gonna launch Alpaca Run first, and then we're gonna go with DeFi in season 2, and then we're gonna go with the DeFi mobile, just like pre-alpha demo version that we have. But what we found out in the meeting that we had like 4-hour long meeting is that currently we have attention that currently like there is not much attention that around DeFi land, right? I mean, there is attention, but there is not too much. So the first thing that we launch should be massive. So if the first thing that we launch is not massive, and people start fighting like this is you guys have been building for a year, this is like what you launch after the like all this time. And if we get that kind of comments, then it's really bad. So even though I love Alpaca Run or I love like DeFi mobile demo, if that's the first thing that we launch, then we're getting flooded a lot. Like then we're gonna be receiving like, you guys remember the guy ALX that we sometimes comes and fudds like even like several days ago he came in, that's Alpaca game that you guys have been working on. It's like a fake Subway Surfers that you guys have been working on all the time. While this is just a game that we built like in 2 months on like part-time doing Alpaca Dash, right? So we don't want that to happen. So the first thing that we launch has to be Alpaca Dash, because Alpaca Dash is the most polished, biggest, most interesting, and like the most the best thing that we have so far. So if the Alpaca Dash is not the first thing that we launch, then we're getting basically what we have been building so far wasted. So because of that, Alpaca Dash is going to be the first thing that we launch, and whenever it's ready, we should have the website ready and the latest patch ready and the test still ready by the end of this month. And when that is ready, we go and we do the launch. When Alpaca Dash is launched, the next thing gonna be DeFi and Alpaca Run. Basically, DeFi and the Alpaca Run game, they're gonna be live on Solana Saga phone, and then we launch the DeFi Land mobile demo version, and then we launch the season 2. So like last 3 things that I said are ready. So they need no testing, they need no time, they need nothing. Those are ready. So that's how we launch that. So once again, to explain, it's really important that we, even let's say we launch season 2, right? There is, for example, PvP there, playing with multiple energies, preparing and healing all, and the campfire, right? Like, let's say those are the features, right? Not too much people care about that, even though I know you guys do, and a lot of DeFi Island gamers are waiting for season 2 to start grinding again. It's not a huge news that gonna be able to kind of cover and bring a lot of eyes to DeFi Island, right? So if we do that and launch season 2 first, and then we, for example, people come and check what's new, and it's not too much, nothing too crazy, they're gonna start like, and then we launch Alpaca Dash, no one gonna look at Alpaca Dash. So that's like, attention is really precious thing. We should maximize the attention we got. So that's why Alpaca Dash is going first. So as I said, like Alpaca Dash, you guys will be having the last patch, final patch that I just showcased to you in several days, and you guys will be having the website as well to test from the mobile, from the website as well, by the end of this month as well. So that's really cool. And then we launched that in the public testing. Additionally, in public testing, we're going to be having a lot of content creators. Like one of them going to be Atis. I believe you guys know about Atis. And we're going to be having several different big content creators who are going to be creating a lot of content about our games and doing the giveaways, doing the tournaments, doing the leaderboard challenges. So we're going to be going really aggressively on that. So hopefully the launch is going to be great. And that's, once again, the reason why we're going with Alpaca Dash first. So season 2 is ready. We might, just for fun and just for the testing experiences, we might go for private testing on season 2 with you guys. So you guys can play PvP, you can play, just chat in a campfire and do those stuff and everything, like before even official launch. But that's April. So that's April, but it's ready. That's a good thing. So I'm going to say this, if season 2 doesn't start in April, I'm going to give away each one of you who are listening. I'm going to actually do a screenshot right now. If season 2 doesn't start in April, I'm going to give each one of you who are listening currently in here, but also like who were in previous Farmer Souls, each one of you guys, let's say, how much? Let's say 200k DFL and 1 soul each, or 2 soul each. 200k DFL and 2 soul each, if that's not happening. If the season 2 is not launched in April, is it bad? 200k DFL and 2 soul each. I believe that's a good deal. So yeah, now you know. Now you want to delay, but yeah, basically we're not delaying that. So that's the thing. That doesn't include half cell. Yeah, half cell is disqualified about that. Satoshi was his fake account, 10 fake accounts laughing. But yeah, basically that's how sure I'm actually about that, because the company, like the team, will definitely not be giving me that money because that's stupid. So like, yeah, I will have to pay from my own pocket, I guess. So that I'm making sure that's not happening. And the same about Alpaca Run. So as I said, like Alpaca Run is also in April, and the DeFi mobile demo as well in the April. That's how it goes. The first Alpaca Dash goes live, and then we just get the things going. Yep. How much DFL will be burnt with each of new launches? So I cannot say the exact number currently, but we're planning to burn in the April approximately around 100 to 150 million DFL, which is a lot, but it could be even more. I guess the minimum number that we are planning to burn in April is going to be 100 million DFL. That's the thing. At least. And we might do 200, 300. Depends if the game's going to be big. We might do even more, but yeah, we're burning a lot. My plan, I mean, I cannot really say that for guaranteed, but my plan is to burn 100 million DFL at the launch of Alpaca Dash. But yeah, we'll see. when last test patch this week for the Alpaca Dash? I believe it could be on the Sunday or it could be on Tuesday. So the reason I'm saying Sunday or Tuesday is that by the end of the Sunday, we might be able to kind of finish and finalize that. But the thing is that on Sunday, on Monday, key players in our team are having, I cannot really say the reason, but like they are having a valid reason. They are taking day offs on a Sunday and a Monday. So that could be the reason why it goes on Tuesday. So basically it means that if we got everything done by tomorrow, we launch it tomorrow, by late tomorrow, or it's going to be on Tuesday, if it makes sense. The market conditions look already good. Last week I know Alpaca Dash is almost finished, but after season 1 there is a big long break. Season 2 is probably already a good thing to people. Yeah, as I said, that's the reason. As it's been a long time, as it's been a long period that has gone so far, we have to launch something massive so we got the attention back, and we deserve that. Because like if we launch just Alpaca Run or season 2, it's not enough in my opinion. But once again, it means that whenever when we launch Alpaca Dash, then season 2 and everything as they are ready, they go live just basically the same time. And also, as you guys remember, we said that in the March there was going to be a big raffle, meaning that the next week we have a big raffle coming. So there's gonna be another golden raffle. So it's not gonna be the breakpoint raffle, but it's also a big raffle again. It's a different one, but we have a nice raffle out there coming in the next week. So just stay tuned about that as well, because there are gonna be some nice prizes that you guys wanna win. Please post every week AMA recaps. Thanks. Yeah, the last time I again forgot. So this one I'll have to ask Ra. So Ra, please combine this week's and the last week's AMA recaps and just go like that. I'm gonna post that on the Sunday for sure. Thanks for the question, sir. When new season for Alpaca Run? So I guess we're gonna start the new season for Alpaca Run in Alpaca Run game. So that means that in April. And once again, the reason why we are not really actively doing those kind of seasons in the backpack is that, of course, like you guys are, like there are some players who are playing the game actively. I believe there are like 40 or 45 different players who are playing actively in the backpack. But you guys can confirm that the backpack is not that fun thing to play games there, right? It's like, yeah, not the best option. So the mobile is the main focus. So we're waiting to do the massive prizes as well for the Alpaca Run launch there as well. So in Alpaca Run, they were gonna like when we launch on the DeFi and I mean like in the Solana Saga phone, we're gonna be having not only ticket prizes but also NFT prizes and the token prizes as well. Yeah. So that about the second question, I believe I just that's what I just was talking about. So the reason why we dropped the ticket rate is that there are not much players, and because I believe that the backpack is not the best place to play the games. So the reason is that so whenever we launch an Alpaca Run on the mobile, that's when we're going to be improving the ticket rate, but also, as I said, we're going to be having many different prizes out there as well. When Zilli rewards, so the Zilli rewards going to be coming on the 1st of April. I believe so basically could be on the 2nd of April, because the 1st of April just is like a international trolling day. April's Fool, so could be a bad time to do that. But yeah, we'll let you know. But basically the next month, and it's gonna be resetting. We're gonna be resetting that as well. Did I miss AMA? Yeah, you just a daylight saver. Damn. When the FL up, I believe I also answered the question. There's also a question from Priki in the Farmer Soul channel. So I'm gonna say that, where do you see DFL in December 2024? So I'm gonna say that if the stuff that we are planning goes the way that we're planning, and I'm even saying this in pessimistic way. And for example, we launched Alpaca Dash, on the mobile, we launched Alpaca Run on the mobile, we launch DeFi Season 2, and we also go for PvPs and stuff for the DeFi Land, and we go with that for the desktop version. I believe there is no way that DFL and the currency, not the financial advice and everything, but I believe like the least kind of target that we have is just the 1 cent, that's for sure. unless the Solana dies or like the Bitcoin dies or something happens. And that's like really, really pessimistic guess that I couldn't just give, because that's like the 100 million FTV with the basically most coins unlocked, no more VC unlocks happening or whatsoever. So I believe that's the least thing that I would speculate on. But if you asked me what I think would happen, I would go for like 2.5 cents, and optimistically it could be going even bigger, like 5 cents, 10 cents. We'll see if the narrative of gaming returns and so on. So I'm not gonna say we're going to $1 whatsoever. That's a lie, I would say. But I believe like 1 cent is just lower than the 1 cent is FUD, and other than that, we're gonna see like how much the narrative of a gaming and the user base and the crypto bull run gonna give us. Because currently there are the Solana OG projects, everyone is struggling. Like even if you look at the like Aurora, like, because I always like to talk about Aurora because I believe they are doing a great job. I believe they are having an amazing product, and I believe they are doing a lot of activity on the marketing, spending a lot of money, and they have 5 times bigger team than we do. So because of that, their token is still like struggling a lot. It's not that we are just the guys who are doing bad on that side. So it's just that the narrative and the time for that is not right still. We have not yet seen Solana games or Solana OG projects get any kind of inflow for the money, but that will happen at some point, and we're waiting for that. I mean, like, we're not waiting, we're doing everything before that, but like when that happens, that's gonna happen itself. Yeah, then we had the giveaways, then we had the cat dreams and house solo winning and rugging us is all the way, is all the time. Are you taking part in GDC? Unfortunately not, because we need the visa and everything to get there, and the process for our country, for the Paradise Island, is really bad. So unfortunately no, but I believe like we have to be there next year at least, because I believe we're going to be having an amazing Singapore Breakpoint conference, and I believe that will be great to use that experience and take that to the GDC, because GDC is the best thing the game studios or game developers can attend and can be represented at. When the Alpaca run on Saga, yeah, I believe I'll answer those questions as well. Hey, Mary Eyes, how you doing? Will there be an Alpaca interface that allows us to access Dash from our farms? So the answer is I don't know, and the reason why it is that so there are 2 ways. One way is to have some kind of Alpaca building in the game, and when you click on that, just like the website or something opens up, like the marketplace building, right? Like just a new thing opens up in the new kind of interface. That's the thing that we might do, but they're not gonna be like an in-game interface that opens an in-game Alpaca stuff, because that will make the Fallen game even more heavier. So it's gonna be even harder to load and download, and like it's gonna be getting even more laggy. So that's the reason why we're not gonna be having that kind of thing. But we might have the redirect or some kind of alpacas kind of standing besides, maybe like on some kind of stage, or maybe standing like near the fences or in the sea or like whatsoever. We're gonna figure out something out, but yeah, nothing too crazy. And again, building within DeFi and that provides access to the Alpaca games, such as the bank the players can enter and connect the Alpaca arena will be available addition. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Kind of having some kind of thing that you click and you get redirected, or you get a new tab opened in the game. That could be a thing, but once again, to have the same interface and same game within the Alpaca Dash, that's the problem, because it makes the game performance really bad, and it makes the game even more laggy and even more hard to load, if you guys get what I mean. But yeah, like we for sure gonna be having some kind of like, whenever you go to DeFi and hey, check out the new game that we have kind of thing, that just like makes sure that people who have been playing actively the game, they just count for, let's say for example season 2, they just go and see Alpaca Dash as well. Okay, then we had my screen sharing ranking you guys. Yeah, then we had the Hefsla winning again, unfortunately. I'm sure it's loading for you because everyone is streaming in it. So you guys could not load because of the low, like the high quality that I was having. One like if you think I should get prize instead of him. Damn. Season 2 begins with the Alpaca Dash launch or delayed again. Not exactly the same time, but like it'll be like several days between them. I mean, like depends on the exposure and the engagement that we get with Alpaca Dash. So approximate timeline for Alpaca Dash, as I said, at the end of the month, we're gonna be having everything that you guys need to test it, like the website and as well as the game. And as we confirm that the bugs are not there, and I believe there are not gonna be much bugs because we have not added any crazy new features, and the experience should be even better. Then we go for a launch. So could be like early days for April. That's the approximate timeline. Any news about the Symmetry partnership? I'm not yet. So they're gonna be announcing like some kind of points for DeFi lenders. So not yet, but yeah, we're gonna be having. So that's confirmed. You guys can be chilling because yeah, Symmetry guys love us and we love them as well, and that's happening. But cannot really say like is it in several days? Is it in a week? But that's happening. That's what I can say. Yeah, so yeah, just once again to say that, and then you guys can check that on the stream as well. I'm saying that you guys will be able to, if we don't launch season 2 in April of 2024, basically in a month and a week timeline, like me, a month and a 2 weeks timeline, whatever that it is, you guys, each one of you get 200k, so 200,000 DFL coins and 2 Solana each, if that makes sense. So it's like dollar value. That's crazy amount, indeed. A lot of dollars, I would say. So yeah, you might want to delay it right now, but yeah, you can do DDoS as well. But we have received so many DDoSs that's we can just do that really easily. We can just secure ourselves. No, as I said, like I didn't say which April the last time, but now I said. Any big announcements saving any big announcements coinciding with Solana Crossroads in May? So nothing crazy announcements that you guys do not know, but like a lot of people actually like I had a call out with our investors who were always kind of following us on Twitter and just like coming and just checking the game and also in the Discord sometimes. And they didn't really have much clue that we have Paca Tails, we have Alpaca Dash, and Alpaca Run. Everyone thinks that Alpaca Run and Alpaca Dash are the same game, and no one knew that the season 2 is coming. So basically, for everyone out there, everything that we do is a news, and they are not expecting that. Majority of people think that DeFi Land is dead, and DeFi Land is not something that is gonna happen anymore. So already that you can think that we have alpha, you guys have alpha because like you know what we have been doing for a long time, and not basically no one else, even the people who follow us and who have invested in us, they don't even know that those things are happening. So that's the one thing. So in the May, in the breakpoint, we're gonna be in the Istanbul as well, we're gonna be promoting really actively Alpaca Dash and everything, and all the DeFi and season 2 and all this stuff. So yeah, it means that it's also already big announcements. But additionally, the goal, I'm gonna say, we have not yet kind of confirmed that, but we're working already that since the mid of the March that we are planning to get listed on a Q1 exchange. Tier 1 exchanges in the Q2. So could be KuCoin, could be OKX, could be I cannot say the Binance because listing on Binance is technically not really something you can guarantee, and even like someone tells that you are gonna be getting listed, that's not happening. But other than Binance, we're gonna be doing our best to get listed everywhere. So that's the goal. So that could be some kind of big potential announcements. If we do that done by the May, that would be great. If not, it could be in the June, but we'll see. I don't know if it's this age, the world events or so on, but I have changed from avid gamer to a non-gamer. I cannot enjoy any video games like I used to. Yeah, that happens. I believe I'm kind of going your way as well. As you're kind of growing up and you get like a lot of different things to do, it's kind of hard to just like, and also like whenever the friend group is not also playing the same way as you guys used to do, it's becoming harder and harder to enjoy the games. And I believe like why Alpaca Dash and DeFi games are unique is that you don't have to waste much of the time, and also those are a little bit more enjoyable without having to spend a lot of times. So that's what I can say. To be honest, I still have never heard about Aurora outside of the Farmer Hall, so I'm not sure if they're really doing with the marketing. Really? You haven't heard about Aurora? Like that's why I'm saying that they're doing a great job. I'm gonna say this. They had so many content creators, they had so many influencers talk about them, they had so many great events. They even got a partnership with Epic Games. They were having their testing on Epic Store, and basically they did a lot of things, right? So, but as the narrative currently is not about the gaming, it's still really hard to get the people know about you, right? Because like you can spend a lot of money, you can spend $1 million on the marketing, on the promotion, on the advertising, on the content creators, the shielders, the listings in different exchanges, but still like they're gonna be like the dog with head coin out there that does nothing at all, but like there's gonna be a meme coin, and that's gonna be in all the news, all the timelines, and you're gonna just see those meme coins happening, and you're not gonna see any serious stuff happening. So that's sometimes the beauty of the crypto. After having kids, it got even worse. Basically, everyone will give us his pocket change. What do you mean? What do you mean I give you the pocket change? I didn't really get that. And it has replaced gaming in my life. Yeah, I mean, if you think about that, the trading is also some kind of gaming as well. It's like DJing out there, like doing the NFTs or doing the coins or the memes is also that kind of thing. So yeah. Knowing that I will want to sit there and get into it, knowing I can only play for like 30 minutes really sucks. Yeah, that's why I believe like having stuff on the mobile and having it on the website that you can really easily access. That's the key. People do not have that much time to go and just like play. Like the reason why I'm really bearish on the games like Neon Heroes or the games like Illivium and those things are that people do not have time to spend that much kind of time on those kind of gameplays. Because if I had time to go there and just play for several hours per day, I'm going to go and play League of Legends. I'm going to go and play CSGO, right? I'm going to play the Fortnite. Why I'm going to play a random shitty Web3 game if I had like 10 hours per day, right? I'm going to play the quality games that are being developed by 5,000 people with a massive studios and that have huge knowledge that they've been doing all their lives, and they have like hundreds of millions on the funding, and they are just like purely the best in there, right? And they don't have to deal with the blockchain, they don't have to deal with the Web3 whatsoever. So I'm always kind of into that kind of thing, that if you are if you're building a AAA Web3 game, I don't get that. I believe that it means that you might be speculating on something, but in the long term, that's bearish. If you're building a AAA game, and if you're an indie dev, I'm not talking about the indie devs. There are a lot of amazing indie games that I love to play and even spend hours playing. But I'm thinking about AAA games. If you're thinking I'm building the next Fortnite but a Web3, or I'm building the next League of Legends but the Web3, that's already BS. But yeah, like even right there, it's not that huge revenue. That's not a huge revenue. That's a problem. You're not earning that much. That's a thing. Because like you either go for play to earn, which is a scam basically, but if you you go for play and earn, and you earn like several dollars per day, which is not a game changer. So in my opinion, having just the Web3 games, like AAA Web3 games, do not make sense as of now, because AAA Web3 games, to build an actual fun engaging and earning and rewarding AAA game in a Web3 takes years and takes hundreds of millions of actual money in the budget. That's the thing. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Where was I? What is the plan of future seasons? How long? So yeah, that's also a great question. So the next season is either gonna be 3 month long or 6 month long. So we haven't yet figured out which one, but those gonna be automatic. So meaning that whenever those like time goes, then might be 1 week time off, so you guys can rest, and then there's gonna be a new season starting. So it's gonna be automatic. So it's not gonna be that, hey, we want to launch that afterwards. We want to launch that in the future. So those gonna be after this, as long as whenever season 2 launches, the next seasons basically will be automatic, and we will basically not be able to delay the launches, if it makes sense. So that you guys know that whenever this is finished, the next one starts in this time, and you guys can prepare and just be aligned with that. So that's a cool thing. Season pass with the next season. No, not season 2, I believe season 3. So season pass is not coming in season 2. That's what I can say. Season 2 going to be just the leaderboard again. And season 3, I believe, going to be the season pass as well. I have not yet begun to fight. Damn. Thanks for the graphics, sir. Neon Hero seems to have done well with tying the public game task with the token launch. Yeah, that's the thing. If you have your coin, so if your coin is not yet out, and if your coin is not yet publicly available and everything, it's way easier to get attention, right? Because you can speculate that you're gonna do an airdrop, you're gonna get the points farming and everything. So that's why I believe Neon Heroes also did well. So I believe like Neon Heroes are a weird team, in my opinion, and they are a little bit soft drug, in my opinion. But anyways, the reason why they're getting attention is that they don't have the token live yet, so they can do capture, and they capture attention because they're speculating on the airdrop. If they had their token live currently, there is no way they get the attention what they got, even like 1/10, like 10% of that. That's the thing. Separate point. I meant in regards of it. Game gets delayed. Oh yeah, makes sense. Might not have the same impact at some point in top meets, but they have had a lot of sign out for the missions. Yeah, that's the reason why. Once again, because they have no tokens out there. It is because the Web3 games, there is a possibility of revenue on the Web3 unless you're professional. You will. Yeah, I mean, I agree. If that happens in the future, like. To happen, we'll need the Riot Games, the Blizzard, and like all those different games to studios to go for Web3 approach. Unless they go for Web3, there is no way that any of game studios are beating those game studios. There is no way. So, and if I have, and let's say I have money, I'm not playing a game. I'm not playing a game to earn $5, right? I'm playing the game to have fun, because like spending 2 hours for me is more important and to have fun than just to earn $5, right? Even if it's $100 or whatsoever, right? I want to have fun first there, and definitely Web2 games can create more fun and more engaging games than Web3 games, because at least they have less things to worry about, and they know, and they have more funding to do so, and they don't have like whenever you do a fundraise, the community is pressuring you a lot to kind of launch that, and Web2 games do not have that. So Web2 games for next several years, at least, going to be way superior than Web3 games, and that's what I'm saying. If you're building a Web3 AAA game, and you don't have like 300 millions in the funding, then you are doing something wrong. That's all I'm saying. Or you're just like rug pulling. The big studios with thousands of devs and decades of experiencing with massive successes in the past. yeah, that's also pretty funny. Not gonna sometimes those things happen as well. Like they spend a lot of time, a lot of money, and they launch bad games. That happens. Saying if I had 10 hours, I would play Web2 games is pretty sad, to be honest. Why is it sad? That's truth. That's the problem. It's sad, but that's truth, right? tell me which game in a Web3 currently, maybe in the future, yes, but currently which game is there that I can spend 10 hours to play in Web3? There is none. It's not just I love DeFi and everything. You cannot play that for 10 hours, I believe. I mean, like, it's a great game to play for half an hour, play for an hour. That's a thing. That's a game we're not building DeFi or Alpaca Dash so you spend 10 hours playing the game. It's a game that you just like quickly go there, do some stuff, but you just do those daily. You're engaged, you're having fun, but like not like for 10 hours per day. And the games like League of Legends and so on are more like the games that you want to spend a lot of hours. And there are no games out there in a Web3 that makes you want to play a lot of time there. If you know what I mean. How many OGs are there? How to become one? I'm not sure how many exactly. I believe there are 40 approximately. And it just I decide that if I think that you're OG, you help the people out there. You are playing actively a game. You are always here. You're gonna get the OG, not just for the farmers also. What do you think is the best investment for DFL? For everyone does. So it's hard to speculate. If the farming narrative comes back again, and I believe like with DeFi and mobile, DeFi and generator NFTs could be a great thing. If Alpaca's Dash goes wild, Alpacas could be a great investment. DFL also is a coin that is above all the stuff that I just mentioned, so DFL could be the great investment as well. I cannot really say yet because I am really overexposed to everything. It just depends on you. Like, do you love the coins mostly? What's your kind of thesis? Are you like more coins guy, the tokens trading guy who will also trade, and you think that the investing in coins is the great, or are you more like NFT guy? And also, like, even in NFTs, do you think that like NFTs of idle racing RPG game will do well in this bull market, or the farming game? So it's like I cannot say any of those because I'm really bullish on all of those, but I believe like the time will tell more. Like maybe in several months, it will like one of those will be a clear winner, and another don't. But yeah, it's really hard for me to say. Yeah, like Neon Heroes, a kind of weird one. I'm gonna say. I'll give you if you keep vibing on general channel as well after Alpaca Dash launch. You think that people are going to leave after Alpaca Dash launch? I believe vice versa, Satoshi. I believe we're going to be having a lot of more users coming in after Alpaca Dash launch. I think the key to earning in Web3 is not the whole play to earn with a few dollars. The key is to create economies. I mean, like, I 100% agree that that's why I believe why Web3 gaming is the future, because, yeah, having an ownership of the assets of the game that you have is a key. But, like, once again, unless you start to have the problems, people do not see the problem. Like, for example, in a CS like Counter-Strike, I can buy the skins and I can also withdraw the skins and I can trade those in the like different websites, even though it's in a centralized entity. And I know that the skins potentially can be confiscated, or I can lose them if I get banned or whatsoever. Those things do not happen often. If I get banned, it was for the reason that I know that I was wrong. So it's really rare that the bad things happen. So like people who are just like daily playing CS, they don't face those problems. So they if you tell them, hey, imagine if these skins in CS were NFTs, for them it doesn't matter. For them it doesn't matter because for them it's just the same. They can go and trade their skins. They can do gambling. They can convert them to USD whenever they want. So it's for them not a huge friction and not a big problem. Even though it's centralized, once again, it's none of them. They are actually owning that. It's still the thing that, I mean, not that big of a deal for them. So unless something changes really massively, people will not come from CS and just like because it's on chain and it's fully decentralized, they're not gonna come and just be like, hey, I want to play Web3. Once again, I'm not advocating for Web2. I'm just kind of describing the fact why Web2 games are still way more popular than Web3 games. Yeah, Brooke, you're right. I refuse to help anyone else. I'm always there. If I don't chat much anyway, it's fine. I don't really need OG. I mean, like, there was no Satoshi was just being aggressive as always. I'm just saying that OGs are mainly getting the people who are chatting, who are helpful, who have been here for a long time as well, and just like communicate with everyone out there, if it makes sense. It doesn't matter what you think. Satoshi just like, yeah, we gotta do a Satoshi live stream at some point. We have to just know what kind of a guy he is. Just we have to know. DFL Annie Satoshi live stream has to happen. That's what I'm gonna say. But with that being said, I believe we've entered the final chapter of the Farmer Soul. We reached the end of the Farmer Soul, even though we have some people typing. I'm gonna also answer those questions, but yeah, it was some nice questions, and also I believe it was my bad that I was not really clarifying a lot of things, like what we were building and why we were doing some stuff. And hopefully, guys, now it makes sense why we have not launched yet some stuff as well. And yeah, if you have like Marex's DM'd me the other day and asked me questions, like it's really straightforward, and that helped me a lot to realize that, hey, I actually have not covered those questions because no one has asked me before. So like, go for straight questions like why you are delaying, for example, or why this has not been launched right now. What are you building right now? It's like those things help to kind of give the direct answers as well, because just like giving some abstract kind of questions for me, like for example, like when launch, and like then me to just like kind of say some stuff, it's really hard to just give all the information that you guys might need or might want. So just asking me directly helps a lot. I guess my point was too many games still seem to be focusing on you can earn X points per day. Looking at Aurora, for example, the way you earn is from PvP, and there is a number of tokens per week to be split between those who did PvP. Oh yeah, I mean 100%. And the reason why they are doing that is that's the only way they got the attention, and you cannot blame Aurora about that. If the Aurora goes out there and says that, hey guys, we're a Web3 game, it's an amazing game, and also you actually own your NFTs as the in-game items and whatsoever, no one gonna care, right? That's a problem. That's not the enough statement to say to bring the new users. So you have to incentivize with something, and that something is just paying them the X amount of tokens, and just that's the way how you, unfortunately, sadly enough, onboard the people. But fortunately enough, I believe in the future we're gonna be having a different things happening. Why haven't you dropped me 1 million DFL yet? That's a good question. And to dive and to answer that question, we should go back into the time in 2021 when my father told me that. Not just kidding. Yeah, if I do not, season 2 is not launched in April, I'm gonna give you 200k DFL and to a soul, close to what you are asking. Instead, they should be focusing on creating a full in-game economy, just to allow P2P traders to create a valuable external economy to make money from the... Yeah, I mean, like, they should be doing that, but once again, that will not be enough of the reason for people to come and actively play the game. So the economy will not be created because there will not be any users, because the people are going to go and spend their time doing something else. For example, playing League of Legends like Acid does. What do you think of the guy who burned 50k soul that wasn't a pre-sale? Yeah, that was pretty weird. Some people were speculating that he burned that, but like he also sniped the launch of the token, so he still made a lot of money. But indeed, like those pre-sales, in my opinion, are either money laundering, because I don't believe that the people are actually sending that much money. Because what I did is that I checked one of those kind of pre-sales that raised $10 or $15 million, and I saw that there were several addresses that sent 1,000 SOL there, and imagine sending $1,000 SOL, so basically sending $200,000 to a guy who you don't know anything about, and just sending the money to them without any guarantee or whatsoever. 200,000. I do not care how rich you are. You're not sending $200,000 to anyone just for some random pre-sale on the Twitter, just like giving a 10K followers, right? So I think that these sales are money laundering, where people are launching these pre-sales and then sending the money to themselves, the money that they got from the bad ways, like, and they are trying to make the look the right way. So they are getting some money out there. So that's my opinion, but I believe I'm like really confident that those pre-sales were mainly money laundering. Should be incentivizing with a good game from which you happen. Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree, but the problem is that you cannot create a good game with a low amount of money or like in just several like months. So you have to spend a lot of years and a lot of money and have a lot of great talents in your team to build the great games that people come to play just for just great games, right? That's a problem, I believe. And in crypto, as everything goes super fast, investors will not give you like that amount of money just for you to spend 5 years to build the game, right? That's a problem. Oops, I have to claim a 10 million loss on my taxes. Guess what's my mistake I have to benefit from? Yeah, I mean, yeah, could be a thing. I'm not sure about that, but that's a funny one. Seems like a new technique to launder money and even benefit from the few crazy. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, that's a problem. That the money laundering in crypto has been where it was always happening, and it's gonna still always happen. And those pre-sales, like the guy had like 10,000 followers and he got $30 million. That's a lie, because if you guys know, there's a guy on Twitter named 948, like 941. It's like a pigeon, like trader guy, and that guy also tried to do a pre-sale, and he got 2 SOL in total that he was sent to him. And the guy has like 40K followers and is actually a good trader. Then that is even just like made my statement even more solid, because if this guy got 2 SOL and then another random guy got like how much, like $30 million, it has to be a scam. It has to be the money laundering. That's the only way. Create a good game first, put Web3 on top of that. Yeah, that's exactly it. You don't have to just like, if you create a good game, so that's a problem. Like if you can create a good game, you don't have to go Web3, because you can earn more money if you leave that as a Web2. That's the thing. And if you create, and if you want to earn money, but if you want to go and launch a Web3 game that is amazing, still you have to first create a great game, which is Web2, and then add the integration with the Web3. But there is no incentive for great companies for that. So that's like where we're kind of stuck, if it makes sense. And also the investors who are giving you the money for you, so that you earn a lot of money, like so that they can make a lot of money. They're not gonna wait 5 years for you to kind of get you like $100 million, because they can invest in like some shit coins. They rug and they make a lot of money, because that's a state of a crypto. Whenever crypto becomes more mature, whenever it becomes more of like the great players come in and like we have like actual gaming studios pivoting into the AAA Web3 games, then that's gonna happen as well. So with that being said, I mean, like once again, I believe we're on the same page here and we're on the same side as well, sir. But like the problem is that the good games, like good AAA games, are hard to create on the Web3. So with that being said, let's do the giveaways. So should we? So if Hefsel wins once again, we have to ban him. So Hefsel, if you're listening, I'm advising you not to click on that, not to react, because the community is, we're a DAO, right? We're decentralized. We do what the community wants. So if you win, God forbid, and you win, that's the way it works. So yeah, if you're listening to the Farmer Souls, go and react to the last message from a Zigbot, and you can potentially earn 10K DFL. Let's see if you will be lucky or not. But yeah, let's see. Hafsel is typing. Hafsel is already preparing that hey, I won once again text kind of thing. I clicked. There you. Probably his last text. Yeah, let's see who wins this one. And it's actually an extraordinary Catbug. Congrats on the win, Catbug. Well deserved. Okay, it's not a half cell. Kick her as well. What if you win, Satoshi? Should I kick you as well? What do you think about that? Okay, let's do another one. Yeah, kick me. So Satoshi is a pretty fair guy. Like, if he wins, he's okay to get kicked as well. So that's pretty straight. Satoshi has 10 accounts. So it doesn't really matter, right? So who is Satoshi? So Satoshi is Satoshi. He is also... which one of those are Satoshi? Do you guys have any alpha? Do you want cycling races? What does it mean? Cycling races. Do you mean like a bicycle cycling? If that's a thing, unfortunately, no. Not really. I'm not really big leg day guy. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. So I don't love anything that is has something to do with doing only with the legs. I skip leg day. Yeah, that's me as well. I just play football on the weekends sometimes, and that's my leg day. But let's see who wins this one. And the winner is it a Reasoner or is it Rodosta? Because my streaming software is just showing R. But W Rodosta, well deserved, sir. That's a nice hat that you have on your baby almighty alpaca, sir. And let's do two more. I'm gonna do two more. I put my money on Jeff being Satoshi alt. Reverse psychology was just the one. Could be a thing. You never know, right? You never know. Satoshi could be playing like Honey IQ stuff here. So let's do one more in here. Jeff getting assaulted. Imagine if Satoshi has been playing for such a long time. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, your Ra's alt account. Yeah, I forgot about that. And actually, Ra is my alt account, so it's actually me, it's you. But yeah, just forgot about that as well. I mean, we'll know just that all these 37 people in here, just me, basically, just me. It's like psyops. Just me it's just like me making, like, just telling myself that there are 37 more people out there, while it's actually just me all the time. But I kept telling myself it's not, so I just like make sure that it's just not me. Yeah, literally a fight club. I'm actually Brad Pitt. Or am I? I'm not sure. Like, it could be any of those characters. But congrats on the win. High plans. You also have been winning a lot as well. Even though you're OG and you deserve that, sir, you also have been winning a lot as well. That's what I can say. That's what I can say as well. OG comeback. That's it. Like, OGs are getting W's. And let's test the final 10k DFL win as well on that and see who wins that one. Yeah, Brook comeback is not happening, I see. Brook has not won for a long time. But I'm going to react to myself. If I win this one, then still, like, again, I say that it's still OG stuff. So let's see. If I win, I will give 5k away. That's a nice one, sir. G-Luke is like always a mooing W guy. Jeff Lim for the win. I'm not sure if it's the guy. But yeah, let's see who wins this one. We have 25 more seconds to go. Hey guys, yeah, sending one DFL to Impatient Investor at Raz could yield into 2 DFLs back. But yeah, let's see. Not me, I only take L's. God damn. But yeah, let's see. And the winner of the final giveaway of the Farmer Souls today is Kuhorn. Congrats on the win, sir. The guy, see guys, the guy just stays hydrated, doesn't drink too much of alcohol, just goes out there and has fun on the weekends. That's how you win dub. That's how you get the 10k DFL. So well deserved indeed to Kuhorn as well. Today we had indeed like all the OGs winning, right? You never won? Nah, that's gotta be a lie. You keep saying that. You keep Kuhorn keeps saying that he has never won. I'm always falling for that. Okay, and with that being said, I actually had to check. I had to double check. I just went to the DMs and checked that I had the message with you on the winning. But let's do a quick one. Like, let's do a task like 10 seconds, one winner, 10k DFL. And with that, I'm gonna finish. Okay, last one. I'm gonna react to that real quick. Let's see. If it's a half cell, then half cell is getting kicked. He's getting kicked out there for sure. And the winner of this 10-second winner is Zeekbot, please. Okay, 10 seconds doesn't work, I guess. Like Zeekbot is too old and too slow for 10 seconds, I guess. There you go. That one hurts. But oh, it starts with H, and I thought that it was a half cell again. It was like H and 3 dots for me, and I almost hit my screen. God damn, God damn it! You had me in the first half. Damn. He doesn't really have OG role, but he's one of the OGs indeed. He's one of the OGs, but congrats on the wins, Hitman. Well deserved as well. Well deserved. Yeah, that was a fast hit. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys had a great time today. Today I was not really joking too much because I was a little bit more serious. I'm going to give you all the stand-up comedy the next week. And then like you're going to have more fun and stuff. And then we'll have a lot of different launches as well. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed today. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. I'm gonna accept your friend request. No worries on that. So hope you guys had a lot of great time. Hope you also kind of got clarified all the stuff that you guys were kind of adopting or kind of asking yourself. And if you will have any questions, feel free to DM me over the weekend. I'm gonna also make sure you guys get the EMA recaps as well on the Sunday. So yeah, I'm promising on that as well. And also in April, the biggest promise is that if season 2 is not live, you guys are getting a bunch of money, and I'm losing a bunch of money. So I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. And additionally, hope you guys are gonna have the great weekend. Have an amazing Friday. Have an amazing weekend. Don't drink a lot of alcohol. Drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. Go out there, do some physical activities, do some walking, enjoy the sun or enjoy the rain. Basically, do whatever you guys want to do, but do something outside of crypto as well. Prices will go up. That's just like, you have to wait. That's the thing. And just like invest in the right things, invest in the right teams, and then the thing will happen magically. So have an amazing, yeah, that's a weird picture. Have an amazing one, guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me, tag me, ping me, and I will try to get even more alpha for you guys as well the next week. Have a nice one. Love you all. Bye-bye. See you soon.